Mike,
Oh, sorry. I was just singing the song.
really?
Yeah. It's a catchy tune, man. It's a catchy tune.
True. I do like it.
It's catchy. It's good. That and what we ended with catchy tune. People tell us it's
Yeah, man.
catchy tune.
Yeah, man.
Like
It's all
who
about the
did that?
vibes.
That's me and Logic on the vocals, by the way, on the beginning intro.
You
We have
fucking.
that high pitch. We do that all the time, and it hurts the throat. So, but that's
I
what we
mean, if
do.
you modulate the voice enough, I guess you could get to that.
True. What's that thing called? The T-Pain thing. That he made
Well,
famous.
it just
Auto
auto.
tune. There you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
Sound like
Auto
a
tune.
boomer now.
Yeah, showing the age. Showing the age. What's up, everybody? This Sunday, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, Sensei's Thoughts Podcast. Here with my co-host, the best co-host in the podcast, gaming podcast space. What we doing? Logic, what's up?
Chilling, brother. You're very kind. That was very nice of you. I appreciate that.
I just kind of get the podcast voice out. I just got to talk like,
I mean, I,
like.
I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, we come here and we just kind of shoot the shit. So I don't know quite exactly what we do
I
per
don't,
se.
I don't know what we do, but whatever it is that we're doing is working because
Yeah, yeah, no,
357 subs. I just checked and I'm like, oh, okay, we're growing.
yeah,
We're
man.
growing. We must be doing something right.
I was gonna say,
Um, yeah, we do something. I mean, we're at the caliber now, 357. So we there.
yeah, Turpin's trying to get some duos in the multiverse.
I see
I
that
wonder.
he's writing in the chat already.
Yeah, man.
He said Shaggy. Oh, I got something for you with Shaggy. Ooh,
Yeah,
Shaggy.
I'm messing with Wonder Woman. I like Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. I think
Yeah,
Taz is cracked. Taz is cracked.
yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Somebody came in the lobby with Taz and just annihilated us. I'm like, yeah, he's cracked.
Yeah.
He's a little needs to get fixed. I don't think that works. Him and Iron Giant. Oof.
I fuck up
Iron
Iron
Giant.
Giant. At both games that I played against Iron Giant, I fucked up. Maybe it was just because the people that were playing him weren't good.
Well, yeah, true.
But I beat both of the Iron Giants that I played.
Is that what we were playing this week? We were playing the multiverses.
Well,
Oh, by
well,
the way,
so
thank you
yeah. So this is
for looking out and saying, hey, you want a beta
yeah.
code and
Listen,
yeah.
maybe they didn't do a good. I mean, I don't know if they like did a job like advertising it. I know like anybody that was participated in the alpha automatically got this pre-alpha kind of or beta thing or whatever this thing is that we're playing now. But yeah, all you had to do was just go to, and you could still do it now, I believe. You just go to anybody streaming multiverses, link your Twitch account to WB Games, have the tab open for an hour, and redeem the code on your select system, whether it be PlayStation, Xbox, or PC. And
Because
yeah,
I explained that to some people and they were like, I don't want to dedicate my phone to this. And I'm like, I mean, luckily I had like a phone I haven't used in years that have access to apps. So I
sure.
put on the Wi-Fi and just put it on Twitch. I signed in and let that run for an hour or whatever. I
Yep.
totally forgot about it. Came back, like, oh shit, I was doing that, and it had already in the Dropbox, the what do
Yeah.
you call it, drops. I was like,
Yep.
oh, let me check in and checked, and then from that point I had to inquire or require your assistance because I was like, okay, what do I do next? And the rest
Yeah,
is
but
history.
you had a messed up situation because you had another
It was
WB
something
account.
else signed in, yeah,
Yeah.
WB.
So you had a newer WB account that you created, but your old WB account is the one that was linked with all your socials and Twitch and stuff. So
Yeah, well, that's one of our topics. I'll be in the show
oh yeah,
when it comes to multiverses. But let's catch up for the week. What have you been doing?
oh yeah, I'll leave that off. So I get fucking No Man's Sky, man. Like I was
Yes.
playing for the last 3 hours, like right now. So like right when I got into when we were like bullshitting before a couple minutes before we went live, I was playing basically up until I joined, the stream, like for me and you, like to start bullshit and talking about,
Mhm.
whatever. And it's just like now I'm doing this like I got this like crafting thing going where I'm buying chlorine and I got oxygen and I'm making more chlorine and I'm just making a shit ton of money. I haven't left like the first three solar systems because I'm just fucking like busy making money right now. Like that game it's one of those games where it's just the epitome of you could continue with the story if you want, or if you just want to build your base and go around and farm shit, you could do that too. And it's just one of those games that similar to like a GTA or things, I could just go into it and just get lost into it, and that's what I do. And it kind of just it's like such a chill game to just play, and especially and like what like I had the Yankee game on going, so I had the Yankee game on one monitor, and I got No Man's Sky going, and I'm just playing it. So that's been a lot of fun. I haven't really got into the new content that came out. There was new free updated content for it. I haven't been able to check it out yet, but basically I get back into the game every time they do a new drop just to experience it. I end up doing a new game save and I just play the game over again, and I find it to be fun every time I come back to it.
Respect to
So
those developers because they keep just updating that game.
yeah,
Oh,
man,
free updates, by the way, over and
over yeah,
over and over.
months, every couple of months another free update.
I saw a graphic of all of the stuff they've added to that game since launch,
Mm-hmm.
like additional content, story wise, or even theme changing,
Yeah,
just updates. And I'm going, holy fuck! Like these guys have been doing this shit for free. Like they've been throwing these
it's
updates out there for free. It's ridiculous. It's like
it's
okay,
insane when you talk about a live service game with what they turned it into as far as and being able to meet other people and go
mm,
in and you could build bases together and factions and buy a freight and go into space battles and go under the water. I mean, it's insane. I get lost. I get lost into it. Like I said, I haven't left my first hospitable planet because I got two bases on a planet now that I'm going back and forth in between, gearing them out and stuff like that, designing them, putting posters on the fucking wall. It's crazy. So there's definitely some No Man's Sky going on. A little bit of MLB The Show. Kind of took a little bit of a break from it. I was getting a little. I've been playing for it a lot. I've been grinding a lot, so just take a little break from it. And then last night was cool because between yesterday, definitely played some multiverse. We're going to talk about that, so I don't want to spoil that topic. But got in some Halo last night, which was really
yeah.
cool. Got in a fucking 5 hours of Halo. It was insane.
Shout out.
J Rock's community game night. Shout out to J Rock for inviting me. A lot of people in there. Infinite Umbro was in there. I mean, Doom was in there. There's so many fucking people like that I didn't know. Like literally, I might have seen them like online replying to other people's stuff. Did not know them, and then just in a party, 20 people. It was 22 of us at one point, and then just shooting the
Holy
shit
shit.
and just playing Halo. And it was yeah. See, look, even Turpin goes Halo. Yes, Halo.
Halo.
Custom games. Halo for 5 hours. Crazy stuff. Moving at 150 percent speed. Like I told you, no gravity. SWAT. Kong throwing fusion coils at each other, rockets with bottomless clips, capture the flag, King of the Hill, just strongholds. It was a
A
lot of
healthy
fun.
rotation. Yeah.
Everything, just you name the game mode, we played it. Shotguns, BRs. I got a couple of W's in there too. Yeah, basically snipe on speed. Yep, they didn't do snipe on speed, but I'm gonna don't hold that thought, Turbin. We have something to hold that stick. Save that.
Stick a
We'll be
pin. Stick a pin.
save. Yeah,
Stick a
stick a
pin.
pin. We're gonna put a pin in
Yeah.
that real quick. But it was a bunch of fun. Like I added a bunch of people. Hopefully, we get to announce some cool things and have those people that were there last night come in and hang out with us too when we start to do what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about shortly. But yeah, man, that was the week, and then just just a lot of gaming, hanging out, and just hanging out with a lot of people online. So bunch of fun.
That's always fun. Yeah. I mean, you hit me up and you're like, hey man, like I'm
I
having so
did.
much fun
I
in
did.
this Halo game
I was like, yo,
and I'm
come
like,
through. I
oh,
hit you up and
you
I
in that
said,
J
come
Rock?
through.
You said
I
come
said,
through,
come
but at the
through.
time when you said that, I was so engulfed in the whole Marvel fucking news coming out.
Oh, see,
I was in a party chat with your
yeah.
brother and all kept talking like it was just one thing after another
I'm
with the
multitasking
bro,
between rounds. I'm going back and forth between
bro.
my brother and Daredevil, him losing his mind over Daredevil. Literally, just because Daredevil's,
Daredevil
it's like
was
him
a
losing his mind over
huge thing. I mean,
crazy.
She-Hulk, when they first introduced She-Hulk, that first trailer I watched a couple of months ago, I wasn't digging it. I'll
I
be
think
honest with
this
you,
was this
wasn't
was
digging it.
this was redemption. This was
This was
definitely
redemption, and
redemption for
the
sure.
fact that they showed Daredevil at the end, not just the regular suit, but the yellow and red,
Mm-hmm.
with the yellow and shout out to IGN for catching that. And it's like the yellow cowl, the yellow sleeves, and the yellow accents. I'm going with the red body. I'm like, oh, they went there. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's neat. But the shows the trailer that took the show, and rest in peace, man, Chadwick Boseman. But that
Yeah.
Black Panther 2
Yeah.
trailer, that
Wakanda. Yeah.
Wakanda
Wakanda will
Forever,
forever.
I
Yep.
must have watched it yesterday and still today so many times, bro. That thing gives me chills every time.
Yep.
And even the wife was like, "What are you watching? What are you listening to?" And I showed her the trailer. She goes, "Oh, we're gonna definitely go as a family for that."
Yeah,
Yes, we are.
you have to go see that in theaters,
It's
man.
oh
That's a
man, it
must.
the
That's a
vibes
must.
of that trailer, and you know there's gonna be so many tears for people go to the theaters to watch. It's just I teared with the trailer, like the trailer. I'm like, you
It's
know
gonna
what's
be
coming.
emotional. Only just realizing how
Yeah,
big
man.
Chadwick. I mean, outside of
Oof.
Marvel, how big of an actor Chadwick was, but just how like transformative it became
Yeah,
from that movie, and everybody that's in it too. Like it wasn't just Chad. I mean, Michael B. Obviously, Chadwick being who he was, and unfortunately passing due to his illness and stuff like that. But like you said, it was a lot. It was a culture shift. You know what I mean?
definitely a culture
It was
shift.
a culture
Definitely
shift.
a culture shift. Yep.
You know.
And
So
this movie will solidify that, man. It'll cement it in this history. I don't
yeah,
use this term a lot, but bigger than life is what he was, man. Bigger than
yeah,
life. The guy, laid some good, pretty good groundwork there, some good foundation for going forward. But that trailer shows. So when you were hitting me up, that's what I was like. It was just one thing after another with Marvel, Marvel, Marvel. Me and your brother was geeking out on the party chat. So it's like, oh my god,
hmm
this is crazy. You know how we do? We geek out of that shit. Then we had our messenger full of just just one after another of things that we were like hitting us back and forth. We were in party chat while we were messaging. It's like that's how geeked out we were.
yeah.
So that was for the weekend, the whole San Diego Comic Con. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, but San Diego
Yep.
Comic Con was going on
Hall
for a week.
H. And there was a lot of other stuff too besides the Marvel. Obviously,
There's a
Marvel
whole lot of
killed it.
stuff.
Marvel killed their Hall
WB
H. A lot of
WB
WB
came out
stuff,
with
man.
their Shazam trailer, which looks
hmm
amazing.
New Black
And
Adam
then
trailer.
with Zachary Levy, and then you have Black Adam with the Rock coming out
Yep.
there. I love the way he introduced it. Came out with his old bodysuit, lightning behind him, and he was in character. Introduced a new trailer. That's gonna be dope. So I think WB is onto something with those two movies, those two franchises right there. They're onto something big. So hopefully that kicks off really good. I can't wait. That's back to back. That's October and December for those two movies. That's pretty cool. Um, yeah. So I've been doing a lot of achievement hunting this month.
Yeah,
If you
man.
follow me on if you have me on Xbox or see me on Twitter,
Well,
that's
that
what
and
I've
the
been tweeting.
constant bickering that you have between everybody that's like, hanging on the coat. They're trying to, they were like, wait, Sensei fucking passed me in achievements. I gotta go now. This man just getting
Well,
too
that's
many
Infinite
achievements.
Umbra. I wish
You
he was in
may,
this chat, but Infinite Umbra is the one I was going out me and him were going at it for a good chunk, and we still are for a good chunk of the month. I think I'm like 10K over him now. When it comes to
she,
achievement, but I'm currently sitting at 48,000 K for the month.
yeah.
But playing games on Game Pass. Game Pass has been feeding me, man. This whole month has been feeding me. I've been playing games like Go to Goa, which is a
Yeah,
puzzle game.
Watch
Escape.
Dogs 2 just came out. I didn't even get to touch that.
Watch
I still
Dogs
haven't
2's
played
there.
Watch Dogs 2's there.
Yeah, it's there. I mean, I have watched. I played it on PlayStation,
Mm,
finished it, and I think I planted them on PlayStation. I'm not sure, or I got close to it.
mm,
And then I got it. I got it through through Xbox, so it's there. So I can't. I purchased it on Xbox before it became Game Pass. I purchased it a while ago. It went on sale. It was like a Ubi sale they had. I think I picked it up for like $15 or something like that, $20 or something really cheap. I'm like, oh, I'll pick it up. The game was fun. In my opinion, out of all the Watchdog, it's the best one, in my opinion. And playing games like God of Goa, Escape Academy, Lost Words, if you guys haven't tried it out, got a video on that. That's a really good game.
yeah.
Not just that, man. Tweeting and then tweeting out my achievements and everything. I didn't realize how many people hate the achievement fucking community. But hey, here I'm thinking, let me get away from the console war bullshit and then let me get with this community of achievement hunters. You thought you got away? No, yeah. You guys think you're the best with these achievements. You guys think you're the shit. Oh, la la la. It's like, okay, here we go. It's like let these people play games. Anyways,
Yeah.
so that's what I was doing. Playing those type of games. And then last night finally got into As Dusk Falls with
Nice.
let me put that up there real quick. Got a little bit of As Dusk Falls to play with Nick. I was playing with Nick yesterday. We've been coing up, like we've been doing co-op lately. We finished Escape Academy together. Now we're doing As Dusk Falls as a co-op buddy. So we've been doing that. And dude, this game, I seen the hype and I'm seeing people talk about it on Twitter. And I seen just random, different podcasts about how this game plays and how awesome it is. And I'm like, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna give it a try. I will. It's a Telltale kind of style game, interactive storytelling. We
Right.
got into it yesterday, and it is such a good fucking story. Like the storytelling in this is amazing. I
It's good to
love the
hear.
animation. Oh, bro, I love the
I mean, that was going to
animation of
be
it.
that, but that was going to be the make or break for the game itself because I mean, I think people realize going into this, it's like if the game's not going to have a good story, nobody cares about the art style. Because I mean, even though the art style and that direction in that game, like you said, Telltale wise, it kind of is a little reminiscent of that. But even like this, like where it's like almost like photorealistic, where it's like it looks like a game, but it's almost like a photo book or like a picture book
Yes,
or something like
that
that. Like it's
it,
not or
it's a
comic
combination of
slides or
stop and
something,
what do they call that?
Yeah,
They call it
yeah,
stop
yes. Like the
animation
stop
or
animation.
yeah, but it combines it with there's scenes where like a car, like it looks like an actual game, like it's playing,
Right,
like a car moves and people, like it does that. In between some of these scenes, it's
right.
lagging a little bit, so it's not interpreting like the live thing. I apologize,
Yeah.
but the story is what is amazing about it, and the way you get to play with up to 8 players if you wanted to, but the way you get to play a co-op is pretty interesting. It's like it gives you choices, and then your party, who's ever co-oping with you, you guys pick whatever you want to pick, and then it struggles. It like if you got different answers, it'll like flicker to see which one wins. You can top right, you see overrides. You can override it. Like if I pick my dad is sick and you pick my kid is scared, I can hit override and go, nah, we're gonna do my dad is sick. Or you can hit
Right.
override and say, no, my kid is scared. Like you can choose what you want to do. But like I know how games always say, oh, choices change the outcome of the game.
Mm,
In this game, it literally changes the outcome of the game. Like
okay.
it could go south so fast.
Yeah.
It could go south so fast. So it's pretty, and then the choices you make are literally life and death situations. Like your choices can affect someone's life in the game, which is such a cool thing.
So,
It also
but
deals
similar
with
to like games like Heavy Rain or even like
yes,
Detroit Become
Detroit,
Human, where it's
yes,
really like, okay, can you save the
heavy,
little girl? Can you not save the little girl? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
heavy.
yeah,
It's very heavy, and it deals with a lot of real world issues. So it'll
that's
give you
cool.
disclaimers like before the chapter starts. It'll be like, hey, oh, the scene itself. It'll be like, hey, this next scene is going to deal with suicide. You can skip it. You don't have to play it if you don't want to. There's no achievements involved if they're that like it'll tell you all that. Like if you skip it, don't worry, no achievements are involved. If that's what you're up to.
All right.
But you have the option of skipping it or playing it. That kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. Mike, yes, you can play this blind through. I'm just only talking about achievements that I hunt for them, but you can play these games without worrying about achievements. It's pretty dope game. So I played this last night. We played a good 2 3 hours of it. So we got through like 3 chapters, and I'm
Mm.
sitting here going, okay, he's West Coast. Nick is West Coast, so it's like a 3 hour difference. So I'm sitting here going, oh my God, if you fuck up and wake up, we got to play this shit again. Like it's just, it's just that fucking good. But yeah, man, that's what I've been playing for the week. I've been doing the achievement hunting, and then played this right here yesterday for the finally. And I'm like, yo, this is exactly the hype. It lives up to the hype that everybody has been, talking about. I'm like, all right, that's pretty cool. I enjoy that.
Nice.
Like that. Yeah, man. Let's see. Little story time before we get into our stuff. A little story time.
Yeah, man.
So you guys have been in the chat. You guys already know. But let me call out the chat first before I get to story time.
Word.
Let's see who's in here. Uncle Mike, what's up? What's up? I got Stone King. What up? What up? Let's see who else we got. Turpin, our resident modder. Good coming in here. We got Money. Money's in here saying you. Let's see who else we got here. And then whoever else comes in, please say hi so we can shout you out. But for now, those are the shout outs. But story time. If you guys have been following the pod for the last couple of weeks, I've been talking about this thing about the water situation with the wife. Update. You ready for this?
I'm listening. All ears.
You ever seen
What you
these
looking?
shower heads that have like these little beads
Wait,
in
you
them?
doing this rant? Hold on. Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. All
Yeah.
right. So, all right. Toothbrushes, water
Mm-hmm.
running. Okay, shower heads.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm sensing a theme here, but go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. All right. Go ahead. All right. Go ahead.
Well,
Go. Go.
there's an
No. Go.
update to the
Go. Go.
story.
Go. With
I have
continuity.
to update.
Continuity is
Yes.
key. Go ahead. Go. I'm gonna shut
Okay.
up now.
I have to update the community.
Uh huh.
Those who are really involved into the story. So,
Yeah.
the dollar, $2.50 that the thing went up, whatever it was, the water bill. So I'm going,
Uh huh.
what can we do to alleviate the situation?
Yeah.
So those shower heads that has like the beads in them.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen these things. It's like a see-through handle and it has beads in them. It's supposed to filter the water, and make sure that the right amount of water is coming out. It's not overproducing water or
Sure.
underproducing, just the right amount. I bought one of these shower heads, and it's been it's been in place for about 2 weeks now. I would say about a week and a half, 2 weeks. It's been in place since we had that conversation about the bill going up $2.50. Jesus Christ. Um, Bought this thing, and we have the app for our water company where it gives us like live as it can be of our meter of the water running. Guess what I'm
Okay.
saving us? Guess what I'm saving us?
Just by changing the shower head?
Just I'm gonna take that credit just by changing the shower head.
Is it
It's
more
saving us
okay?
$15 a month.
Really?
$15 a month, yo. I looked at her like,
Wait, is that like marketing? Is that like based on what the shower head said it was going to do, or
It
like
didn't market that at all. It just marketed the fact that it produces the water the right way, like the right amount of water. It doesn't
right?
overuse it. It didn't say anything about it saves you money on bill. It doesn't do all that. It doesn't advertise stuff that way.
Oh, okay,
But
okay, okay.
my gear started working. I go, I gotta do. Let me Amazon the shit out of this. I
Uh
ordered
huh.
it. It came in, overnighted, fucking installed it, and yeah, that's how I'm able to afford Game Pass now. Yeah,
So you five head your wife by
yeah,
ordering a new
yeah.
shower head.
Yep. Yep. New
Got
new
it.
shower head. It's
Got
it's an
it.
amazing thing. It's an amazing thing. So I was like, yeah, I warmed up her. Um, so yeah, that's the update to that story. But I got another doozy for you, bro.
Oh,
This is gonna be a funny one. This is
uh huh.
away from the bathroom. Away from the bathroom.
Thank you.
So away from the bathroom. So I'm sitting here right now, and for those who don't know, I do suffer from anxiety. You know this. I suffer from anxiety, so I get a lot of social anxiety and all that kind of stuff outside of this space here. As you hear my wife screaming in the background. So, um, so I suffer from that stuff. So my wife decides, she's gonna buy me a pack of gummy bears, and she buys me a pack of gummy bears, different flavors, lemon,
Mm,
strawberry, whatever. And these gummy bears, I never seen these gummy. They were like mid-sized gummy bears. I'm like, these are super sized gummy bears. She didn't show me the packaging. She said, here's a gummy bear.
okay.
Weird that she only gave me one. I'm like, why you give me one? Okay,
Okay.
whatever. So I eat it. I'm like, these are good. Can I get another one? She goes, no, trust me, you only want one. You know where the story's going?
Well, she gave you it had to be an edible, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I've never had a fucking edible in
She
my
didn't
life.
tell you it was an edible,
No, she didn't.
and nothing clicked in your brain that this was like not
Dude,
like
it's
a
my
regular.
wife. I'm thinking, I'm playing my video game. I'm having my episode where I'm
Yeah,
getting like anxious. And
okay.
she goes, hey, I got something. I went to the store, got us a couple of things. Here's a bag of gummies. Well, not a bag of gummies. He goes, here's a
I mean,
gummy.
but to be I mean, I guess my whole thing is that that's not one thing I guess you'd want to be ominous about. Like I think you'd want to be like you know
It's
what I mean?
I didn't question it. It's one. Well, it
Okay.
was weird that she only gave me one. It was weird, but then I'm going. She made me want me to try it before she gives me the whole bag because she's done that before where she goes
Right.
try it out. You may not like it, but whatever. If you like it, here's the bag. She's done or the chips or whatever it is. She's done that before. But she gave me this thing, and I'm sitting here going, all right, cool, whatever. And then she's sitting next to me, just staring at me, and I'm like,
Yeah,
why
because
are
she
you there?
knows you don't because you don't know. Right.
No.
You don't know that you've eaten an edible at this point. But how long did it take for you to start getting like the warm fuzzy feeling that like how when what get to that?
It
Like
was it was an instant. It wasn't instant. It was about
right.
30 minutes into it, but
Right. So it
she's
took a
just
little bit to
there.
get it. Yeah, it
It
took
took
a
a
little
little
bit.
bit, but the moment it hit, I knew something was up. The moment it hit, I got that whoa, like everything slowed down and everything felt all right. Like I was like,
Okay.
what the
Yeah.
fuck is going on here?
So
And then I look over,
different from your normal treatment, right?
yes,
Is
yes, different from that.
different type of feeling. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's a whole different type of feel. Like
Yeah.
I look at her and she's laughing.
Mm,
At least I thought she was laughing, but she was laughing, right? And I'm
right.
like, is everything okay with you? She goes, is everything okay with you?
Mm,
In that calm voice. And I'm like, what the fuck did you just give me? She goes, what do you mean? What did I just give you? How do you feel? Bro, I was in a different trip. Like I was sweating balls in
really?
on a whole different I was on a whole different like earth on a whole different rock. But
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, yo, this is the feeling. I felt like at that moment, like everything was let go. But then at the same time, I'm like lights were flickering behind me and fucking lights were coming from different places. I saw shadows that weren't there. I thought I was talking to my wife at one point. She wasn't in the room. I'm
Uh-huh.
going, what the fuck am I? I was playing Black Cold War,
Yeah.
and something I don't ever do. I opened up the mic and started talking shit to the whole lobby,
No shot.
and I was just tripping. I'm like, yo, and I told her, don't ever do this shit to me again.
Maybe only get half the gummy next time.
No, I told her, don't ever do this shit to me again unless you bring me the whole bag. That shit was that good. It was
Well, a whole bag.
it
You're crazy. People
What?
listen.
Not
You
not a
got to
whole bag. I'm saying keep the bag here so I can do it in moderation. Do how, but in all honesty, the shit really from my normal routine, this shit
Yeah.
really toned me. I was like, wow, this it took the fucking edge off because I was having an episode. When I get
Well,
anxiety, I get anxiety. So it's
well,
like,
that's good.
yeah. So it was a whole thing. And then I was while I was on that trip, I was on YouTube and I'm looking at different YouTube videos. Did you know people eat ramen noodles raw?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. There's
Such
a
a
lot. I mean,
weird
listen.
shit.
People eat fish raw. Just saying.
That's true. I give you that. That's true. I've never heard of ramen noodles being eaten raw. I was always told that's not a, I don't know, that's a weird thing, but I
Yeah.
get it. You make a good point. People do eat sushi and raw fish and all that. But yeah, man, that's part of my week, man. The gummy story. That was it. Um,
Jesus.
guys, you guys in the chat, you guys ever had a gummy or an edible? Shit is crazy.
There's possibly a few people that have partaken, but yeah, that'll be interesting to
Mr.
see.
Timber, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, Deborah's in
100's in the
here,
chat.
hundreds in here. Yep.
Nice, 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 nice. You guys probably walked in this chat and go, "What the fuck are they talking about?" That was a gaming
Yeah,
podcast.
your first time. That's funny, actually. That's the first time you having an edible, though. I'd imagine.
It's the first time. Like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You're not the first one to say that shit. Like, people's like, I had my sister go, "Wait, no, that's the first time with
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
routine." I'm like, "Yeah, that's my first time." She goes, "Okay, well, how was that trip?" I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't pack. I just went without packing. It was
Yeah.
just one of those. But I enjoyed it, but it was good. But yeah, man, it really did what I had to do though. And that's the wife. She clutched it coming through. I guess that's the money we saved in the water from the shower handle I
Oh
bought,
my
and ended up
God.
saying, hey, let's repurpose that value or that
Yeah.
savings into something that's gonna relax you. I'm like, cool. But yeah, man, that's my edible story, man. It wasn't
Nice.
mushroom, it was a damn gummy,
Eh,
lemon drop gummies, I think it was called or some shit.
there
And
you
let me
go.
tell you, these names for these edibles are weird. Like the bags, like it'll
Yes.
be like Chivos or like it'll look like Cheetos, like the Cheetos logo, the tiger,
Yeah.
but they'll name it some off the wall shit
Well,
like to
don't say that because you're gonna have start people coming out and being like, "See, they make it so kids don't tell the difference," and then kids will
yeah,
fucking
true.
because then there's that whole fucking stupid argument. It's like no, because they literally put 21 on the fucking package. Not that what like they
True,
anyways.
and that part I'm concerned about though, because yeah, these packages are
But it
very
looks like
very
but it looks
kid.
like a gummy bear. I understand that. Like it's hard to tell the difference between an edible gummy bear and that, but you know what I mean. Just people get stupid with shit
I
like
get
that.
that's
So
it's in a smoke shop, but that to bring that out into the world, I don't
mm.
know, man. It's dangerous with these kids where you have to put
No,
labels on coffee. It says hot coffee. Just imagine that, you
yeah,
know?
I know, I know.
Yeah. So yep, that's my story. So let's get into this. Let's get into our show, man. I know that was interesting, but let's get into our show. What we got first here?
So we did a little vote. There was a little vote that we did a couple of days ago.
We did
You
the vote.
you sent it
Yeah.
out. You sent out a poll. You asked for our first community game night. What game would everyone like to play? First, I just want to thank everybody for if you did vote in that poll. Thank you. If you didn't, don't worry about it. It was only up for a couple of days, so if you didn't see it, it was all good. But we got a decent amount of feedback from it. Quite a few people actually. If half of those people join on our game night, it should be a bunch of fun. But yeah, it looks like so the choices were between Halo Infinite, funny enough, Fall Guys, and Golf with Friends. And the idea behind that was we just wanted to make sure we had games that everybody pretty much had access to, free to play games
Mm-hmm.
or Game Pass. We are Xbox centric, so Golf with Friends, Golf with Your Friends, I believe it's called on Xbox. It's a Game Pass game. Fall Guys is free to play, and Halo Infinite is obviously free to play. So and should be accessible to everybody. And the votes were in, and it looks like we're playing some Halo.
We're playing some Halo, and I already told you I picked you as my. I don't care if it's free for all or not,
Yeah,
but
see,
you
and I try
are.
to and I try to get like I try to wrap my head around that. And I think the first thing I told you was, well, like there's going to be moments where we're not playing on a team. Like you know what you know what I mean?
FFA, I get it. I get it, but you're still gonna be the pick. You know,
Well,
I'm gonna put yeah, yeah.
but
I'm
we
gonna
have to
feed you my kills. There you go.
well, we have to balance the teams and make them, fair
As bad as I
somewhat.
am in this game, that is balanced. Like you,
Well, I
yeah.
mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, there's a good possibility, maybe. I don't know, Turk, because if you think I mean, okay, so this is gameplay. If everybody for everybody watching right now, this was from a free for all from last night. It was SWAT. This was one of the many games in the 5 hours that we were playing. That we actually got to play. There was like 20 people in the lobby. It was insane. It was madness. Hopefully, ours could be as fun as it was last night. And I feel like it will be just with the group of people that we had that hang out with us. It's pretty cool to see. But yeah, man. So it's gonna be Halo. I'm gonna have just to give some updates on it. I don't know if we necessarily ironed out exactly what time we're doing it. I believe
No,
we
not yet.
are
We
going to
have it.
do
Yeah.
it on Friday, though. This
Yes,
coming Friday.
that much we do know. It
Yeah.
is gonna be
So we
Friday.
know it's on
I just wanted to
Friday.
get the
It's not
vote
going
out
to be
first.
like an afternoon thing. It's probably going to be like late afternoon, early evening type time. But we're going to come soon with those details within the next day or so. And we'll be able to tweet those out and let everybody know. And yeah, we're basically whoever wants to play, just hit us up and we're going to send out the invites. Make sure you have me and Sensei added on Xbox. I'm probably going to be running the lobbies, and it's going to be just like random games, free for all games, team games, SWAT, silly games. I'm going to try to get some of the game modes that we played last night. Kong was cool. Throwing the fusion coils at people and jumping at like 150 gravity. It was gravity hammers, strongholds was pretty fun. Bunch of different game modes and stuff like that. So it's not meant to be sweaty or competition. I mean, yeah, it is a multiplayer game, so of course try to win, but we're all there to pretty much have fun and stuff. And hopefully, being that this is our first one, we could have good turnout and see what we could do going forward after that. And then we'll rotate games. So we'll have
Yeah.
Halo be in the rotation, obviously, and we're going to get to multiverse as well too. I feel like multiverse could definitely be in the rotation as well too. Obviously, I feel like Fall Guys and even the Golf with Friends could definitely be in the rotation. Obviously, some games are going to have a player limit. We're going to try to get in. We don't know how many people we're expecting. The max lobby side, it seems like last night the lobbies kind of capped out at like 22. That was like a good number where it was just like, hey, if we try to go any more than that, game's going to break, basically. And so we just want to make sure we get the games running smoothly.
That's still a healthy number if you think about it.
It's
That's a
still a
lot.
healthy number as well too. So if everybody, depending on who's listening now, if you're listening on the replay, if you're seeing the tweet, however, like I said, just hit us up, message us, respond to the Twitter accounts, and like I said, we'll be sending the invites out when we go live on Friday. We're probably not going to stream it. I don't know, maybe. I mean, you might stream if you feel
I
like
might
it,
just record some clips here and
or
there,
just record some
and
clips
then
for it.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'll do that. But
same. I
as
think I'm
far
gonna
as
do
the
the same thing.
streaming, I just want people to come in and have
Same.
fun.
Yeah, it's not.
Just
This
talk
isn't
it
like
up.
to. Yeah, I think honestly, and that's the thing that I think we talked about, and I kind of just want to. I just want to hang out with people that have been in here every
I want to
week.
meet I want to meet our community. I want to meet them. I want to play with them. I want to have I want to shit talk. I want to do all that.
Yeah,
I want to play games with the community, and it's long overdue. We've been talking about this for a long time now on
since
this
almost
pod.
the inception of the podcast.
Yeah, it's long overdue, and I
Yeah.
think it's time to just implement that whole community game night thing. And I told you go ahead and host it. You're the guy for this, and we're gonna do it. And the first step to that was having that conversation, holding us accountable for that, and say let's do it, and let's do a vote for it. We talked about it. We did a vote, and the community spoke and said what they want to play. We're playing Halo on Friday. I'm gonna have to probably knock the rust off of it when I sometime this week. Play a little bit before I play on Friday.
You got to warm up. You got to warm up the sticks just a little bit.
I gotta warm up the sticks. I mean, I'm a Call of Duty guy, so
exactly.
this is gonna be a lot of rust. So I gotta probably play a few hours of this before I play on Friday. Because I'll be that guy getting rocked.
Yeah. No, and like I said, they're not. I don't want anybody to feel like it's sweaty. You don't have to be the best multiplayer, person to play and stuff like that. All skill levels are welcome and invited. We're gonna try to do the best that we can to balance out teams as well too. But a lot of the game modes will be free for all as well too. Just messing around. It'll be a good mixture of free for all games. And we don't necessarily have a time limit set on it. We're going to see how many people turn up, and we're kind of going to play it by ear a little bit. I don't personally, I don't want to exceed a great number of hours, but we're gonna get a feel of it, get a vibe of it, see how everybody's feeling and stuff like that. And yeah, we're just gonna play with everybody and see and have some fun, hopefully. You know.
Yeah. So hopefully this is something that the community turns out for. And again, we're not here thinking, oh, we're gonna be 8,000 strong. What it's just
No,
something to put together. Obviously, as we were hoping for it to grow and take off from wherever it starts off at. But this is something I wanted to do for the community, and I wanted to put it together to see who wants to go play. I know Josh will say he's working, but he'll come in there and start talking shit, so that's a good thing.
exactly.
Uh, and the Rocket Warrior, shout out to the Rocket Warrior Gamecast. She is launching her very first. Well, it's not her first podcast, but she is launching her brand new podcast next week. I'll tweet that out for you guys so you guys see that. But shout
Nice.
outs to her. She does game streams, and I love going in there and just chilling out, rocking out with her. She plays Halo, so she's fucking enjoying game night. And she's fucking badass at it. So she'll probably join it. Hopefully she joins. Hopefully you join rocking. But to come in and play on Friday, but she does play Halo on her game streams. I quite enjoy it. But yeah, man, that's it's interest. It's from okay. I'll run through my emotions here. Nerve wracking, nervous because it is our first game night.
Yeah.
And you guys already know about my anxiety, so I'm that guy. But I'm excited at the same time that we are going to launch this. And that we're actually finally going to do this because it's like we said, we've been talking about it for quite some time, and I think it's due time. It's overdue. So now we just
Mhm.
gotta hash out what time. We know it's Friday, the date, the
It's
day.
Friday. Yeah.
We just
I'm
gotta
like I
hash out the
said.
time.
I think we're gonna be leaning more towards the late afternoon, like late afternoon,
Definitely,
more early
definitely.
evening type stuff, and then we'll just play it by ear and we'll see what's going on. I mean, like I think it's a good day for me. I know it's a good day for you. Obviously, that's why we picked it. And then hopefully, and if you miss out, don't feel bad. I don't think it's gonna be Friday every week or every like when we organize these, we're gonna try to do them to a point where we could get other people. If you miss a day, don't worry about it. We'll try to run it on another day where we can get other people because I mean, a lot of the times we are gaming on different days and stuff like that. So we'll
Hmm.
try to make sure that we run some on different days as well. Sometimes on Saturdays, maybe even on Sundays as well too, possibly either before or even after a podcast. That's always an option as
Yeah,
well too.
that's always an option as
Um,
well. True, true, true.
so we're but we just want to try to get this one under our belt. At least I would like to. And like I said, just play some games with people that have been here in the chat supporting us and hanging out with us.
No, we
So
appreciate you guys.
yeah.
While we're there on that note, chat, if you are already here watching us and enjoying what you're watching, please do not forget to hit the like button. It really helps out. Hit the like button. Don't forget, share us out if you have to, if you want to. I'm not forcing you, but if you want to share us out. But that's our first topic right there. It's gonna be our community game night. It's official. We're gonna do it next Friday. Probably late in the afternoon, later in the afternoon. So and it's gonna be Halo. So it's gonna be fun. Come on Friday night and enjoy, killing your boy Sensei because I suck at that game. But I'm gonna do it because I
Well,
want to
you
have
never
fun.
know. I don't know. Maybe we get like a Rocky montage of you like training this week, like we just like
We're
run
gonna
Eye of the
have to.
Tiger in the.
We're gonna. We
I'm
yeah.
just saying. No, me and you. Listen, I'll coach you up. I got
Did,
you. We'll
did,
play. We'll,
did,
we'll get in
did,
some games. Yeah.
Your
Exactly.
boy needs some training. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just play. I'll just you play this. Play the Rocky theme in the background, and then in the
I
mean
like
we
it.
just run some games together. Okay, and then we get the sticks warm, and we'll be good to go.
I like it. I like that. I like that. That's see. I like the best co-host in the gaming
I
podcast
got you.
space. I love this man. This is. I'll be ready for Friday, guys. Just because Logic's gonna train the fuck out of me.
That's
So
right.
good shit. Appreciate that. Don't let the boy go out there looking like a green. It's like crazy. All right, cool, 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 cool. All right.
Well, I mean, self-deprecating, it only goes so far. It's like, oh, I mean, that was me last night. Like, yo, I'm really trash. I'm really trash. And then every fucking clip that I got is everybody saying, fucking Logic, man. Fucking Logic's all over the fucking place. I can't fucking believe Logic. What the fuck, Logic?
You
I mean,
showed me that clip with the audio. I know you didn't share the audio, but you
I didn't
played
share the
that clip with
audio,
me with
but
the audio, and it
yeah.
was just straight up, yo, Logic is this, and Logic is beast, and Logic's like, yo, fucking Logic. I was like,
Yo,
yep, that's
Logic, yo,
Logic.
how Logic, Umbro at one point, yo, Logic, how the fuck did you catch up, Logic? It was like, yo, I'm playing the game. I don't know what
Where's
everybody's
crack? Where's crack?
playing.
Your Halo game, your the way you play Halo is how I play Cold War. Right?
But you know what's funny? But we talk all that, and I don't want to, and I don't want to sound too crazy or come out too crazy because there's a person in this chat goes by the name Turpin who does mod for us, who he could tell you stories, and we could have him on. And one day we will have him on the podcast, so he could actually tell the story of how we met and my infamous Halo career, because he was there actually from the jump. And he will literally be in this podcast to explain the story of how we met.
You know he was waiting for you.
I know, no, I preemptively did it. I preemptively cut it off. Like, he let me get my shit off, and like he's like like the proud papa that like sees his son like go out, or daughter go out and like be have accomplishments and like do well in the thing that they worked hard. Like, it might be him right now, but just like he's him. When it comes to Halo,
he's him.
He's him. Okay, and I can say that wholehearted. So that's why it's like, you know what I mean? It's just he's that guy. His brother is that guy too. They both are cracked individuals. So, and before he could start talking shit in the chat, let me get my shit off.
Oh,
and then, like I said,
I can hear the keyboards right now. I can hear his keys going.
No. He's gonna be good about it though. He's not gonna embarrass me. I promise. Okay. Right, Turpin. You know, right? Okay. Anyways, so yeah, man. So that's it. Community game night next week. More info to come very soon.
Before I go any further, I can't believe I forgot this, but Hunter was in the chat. Hopefully he's still here. But I was able to join up on. He did a impromptu during the week pod.
Yeah.
And I was in there, just chatting it up. He goes, "Hey, you want to come on?" And I'm like, "Oh, cool." He sent me a link, and I joined up and had a good time with 100 and Yobi. Yobi was there too, so we had a good time. Just chatting up, talking shit.
Oh, you mentioned that. I'm sorry to cut you off if you're done with that thought or statement, because I just wanted to mention Yobi as well too.
Wait, hold on. Money threw me off.
What happened? You'll kill. Start a poll for Logic saying, should Logic stream more Tarkov? He's trolling me right now. I'm being trolled.
Yeah,
I'm being trolled. No, listen, Yobi's dope. I joined, and I just want to say this. I meant to say this at the beginning of the podcast.
I told him, man is a legend, bro.
Yobi is that guy. He's dope. Shout out to Yobi. If he's in here, shout out. If not, don't worry about it. We'll catch you. I joined. Oh, there he is. There it is. What's up, Yobi?
What's up, Yobi? Peace, love, and life, baby.
He gets I join a spaces that he was in, and I get in, and I told you I told you I'm not big on spaces, no matter what I'm just not big. I'm not big on it personally, just because of how the conversations go and things like that. I'm not, but I didn't have anything else going on. It was one of those like, see what's up. He's in there. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
Joined on him. It was TZ spaces. There was some, I don't want to get too into it or go crazy or whatever like that, but basically he had done a space from the day before. Didn't go so well, so he was kind of just trying to vibe out. And basically all the spaces was like, yo, what's everybody playing? And literally I ended up being in spaces for 2.5 hours just talking to, once again, like I say, random people that I may or may not have had interactions with. Got in there. TZ let me get on the mic as well too, and basically we just started shooting the shit about games, and it was really cool conversations that I was having with a bunch of people in that spaces. So shout out to TZ and shout out to Yobi for sure for sharing that. Dude, so it was really cool.
You hit me up and said I'm in the spaces, and I thought I was still on my gummy trip when you said that.
This is what I'm saying, right? Exactly, because I'm like, I don't do that shit, and not only that, but like I was also, I was speaking in it as well too, but like it was just dope. It was a good vibe.
That part when I went in there and I saw you had a speaker, like you had speaker under your name. I'm like, wait, he's not only in here, he's also talking. I'm in doing things.
So but, it was fun.
I, just like you, I avoid spaces because it always ends up being some weird space about grown men talking about what game they hate and whatever.
At least from our experience, that has definitely been that's definitely been my experience. From your experience, that's been our experience.
And to be fair, that's starting to be a little bit. I can't keep saying that because I have not joined the spaces until that day, but I have not joined the spaces, so that's why I stopped talking about it on my Twitter feeds and everything. Because to be fair, I haven't been in one in such a long time that I can't keep talking about the only experience I've had in months ago,
Yeah.
So you hit me up and you're like, "Hey, spaces, I'm doing." I'm like, "All right, cool. Who's in it?" You told me Yobi. I'm like, "I'm there," because Yobi's that guy, right?
Yeah, because Yobi's that guy.
You and Yobi in there. I'm like, it's got to be a good spaces. So I go in there, and sure enough, bro, it was chill. Like the conversations was like legit. Let's play video games. Let's do this.
What are you playing? What are you playing? What's going on? How do you like that? What do you not like? What do you like about the game? Like just chill conversations about the games in which
it was cool. It was definitely cool. I enjoyed it. I was there for about I would say like an hour, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it was like 2 hours. So
I mean, like I said, it felt like a while that I was in. I didn't see the exact time. I wasn't timing it because that's another thing too. When you know a conversation's going well or when you're actually enjoying
yes,
yourself, like in the thing, you don't keep track of time. So before you
yes.
realize it, you're like, oh shit, it's been 3.5 hours. Like what the fuck?
Somebody
Like
tweeted that this week too, and I retweeted. But it's true when you're having when you're in good company, having a good time, having a good conversation, time becomes irrelevant. It's one of those
yep,
things like whatever. And then I looked at time like, oh shit, I was in the spaces for 2 hours. I could see how people could be in this for a while, not 8
exactly.
fucking hours, not a whole
Not
day,
yeah, yeah, not all
not
yeah,
falling
no,
asleep and waking up to that shit. I get that's
no,
just weird to me, but I can
yeah,
see how a spaces can run long with people still in there when the conversation is organic, it's smooth, and it's about what we love, which is gaming, which we should. That's what it should always be about. It's about the love of the gaming, not the hate of it. This is a what do you call that? A pastime, for God's sakes.
yeah. So
Not
like Yoey was saying too here in the chat, just yeah, TZ held it down. It was dope. Like I said, J Rock was in there listening. There was quite a few people that were in there just hanging out. Met a few people, got some traction, some followers. Met some new people. That's where you knew Doom, but that's where I met Doom.
Yeah, I
Cause
just
she,
recently linked up with Doom on Twitter,
right.
of course, because of Yobi. So I linked up with Doom, and then I that's the first time I heard her
And
voice,
the first time,
and
and
I'm
it's
like,
not like
she's chill.
because we don't, me and you, because that's another thing too. Like we do a podcast, we're good friends. We, fucking game with each other and stuff like that. But we don't share like every thought with each other or every little
Right.
thing that we
We're not
do.
mind. What is it called?
So it's
Mind
like,
share.
so you had a separate interaction with her already than me. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's still,
Yeah.
but it was organic. And the way in
Very.
which that I had the conversation and the interaction was an organic conversation through, you know what I mean?
It was
So it was
dope.
pretty dope.
It was dope. It was dope. I liked it. I probably because of that, I'll definitely keep an open mind now about future spaces, especially when you guys are in it, because I know it's going to be
Oh,
if you
definitely
guys are in it.
When TZ's doing it, yeah, for sure. Like if you see me in it, more
Definitely.
than
Yeah.
likely it's I'm with Yobi and I'm in TZ, or
Oh,
if it's Jay,
he
or if it's
hosted it really
Jay,
good.
yeah,
That was a good host. He was a good host when it comes to that. He kept everything it to the point where he didn't have to like he didn't have to like tell nobody calm nothing. It was just
no, it was just
straight
show,
conversation and people just talking and
yeah,
everything was talked about, whether it be Stray, whether it be Halo, everything was talked
yeah,
about in a friendly manner, in a
yep,
legit. I'm loving what I'm playing. I'm downloading it now. I bought this game. What are you playing? Like it was that kind of conversation. It was pretty cool.
yeah.
Um, and
So yeah, I just want to. I'm sorry to cut in with that, but yeah, I just wanted to get that out there
no, you're
because I
good.
forgot to.
I wanna shout out somebody in the chat that Yobi told me I fucked up on, but it's Infinite,
Mm,
right? Infinite. I kept calling him E Finest or Infinest, and I apologize for that, but it's Infinite. And
gotcha.
then he reminded me if I was to go into Retro Renegades and watch the pod, I would know that. So he shot it. He called me out on that. So shout out to Retro Renegades and those guys over there. But
Word.
Infinite's in the chat. I appreciate you guys for coming in. Thank you for the support. Hit the like button if you haven't. But yeah, that wasn't a topic, but that's how we do here.
But
We
we are
talk
gonna
what we
get
talk.
to the next topic, which is some cool stuff,
Mm-hmm.
for Xbox. So Discord voice chat on Xbox.
It's finally a
It's
thing.
it's a thing. It's here.
I mean, they partnered up a while ago, but it's finally a thing. They are launching
Yes.
the chats to. I tried it. I'm not. I hit you up with. I hit you up to find out more or
Well,
less of
it
how
wasn't
it
the
works.
easiest thing to set
Well,
up.
I mean, let's be honest. It's a beta. It's literally a beta version of it. So
Well,
they gotta work out the
we could
kinks.
preface the conversation like it's not a full release. It's not like it's not what it's probably going to be and going to evolve into
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
on the Xbox. But the fact that we're here at this point is cool. It's like it's good work. It's progress at this point because this is something like limitations. Like I could speak to last night. We had J Rock's got a game night going on. There's 22 people in a lobby, only 20 people in a party chat.
Mm-hmm.
You got
Mm-hmm.
two people that unfortunately, like, I mean, yeah, you're playing a game together, but sometimes a lot of the interaction in that game night is having everybody in the party chat talking
Well,
shit and messing, you know what I mean, and doing all of that
Discord
stuff.
holds up to 100 people, and it has really good quality. So when you have a
Yeah,
game night like that where there's 22 people and we're having issues with party chat, not that party chat is bad, but I mean, if you're gonna have a community night and you're gonna have that many people join up, and that community night is popping, you want the best communication possible. I
yeah.
believe Discord will be the place to and I
I think
know
so too. I think eventually it will be as well too. It'll be the go-to.
Well, once they make it like a streamless thing where you don't have to
Yes.
hit up your phone and transfer calls and do all that stuff to get the Discord into your party
Yeah,
chat.
just
Once
a
that
preference.
is
Yeah,
worked out, yeah.
just a preference for people. It's only available now for Xbox Insiders. So if you're not registered with the Xbox Insiders program, you can't access it. You also need to have a smartphone that has Discord mobile downloaded on it and the Xbox app downloaded on it.
Mm-hmm.
And you could go here. It's actually on Xbox. What is this? News.xbox.com. Even Discord's website has a way that shows you how to link it up. I won't go through the whole process. If you want to do it, there's a right here. There's literally a link in this article, Discord Xbox connection article on how to basically you start a call on Discord, and then if you want to transfer that call from Discord to your Xbox, because that's essentially what you're doing at this point. You're
Yeah.
starting the call off of not off of the Xbox, but off of Discord or off of Discord mobile, and then you're moving that call to your Xbox. So then you could use like your headset that you have plugged into your Xbox or wireless or whatever like that. And then you're talking over Discord voice through your Xbox,
So your
but
Xbox, yeah.
you had to initiate that through Discord on your phone and through the Xbox app. So
Again,
it does
as
sound
right
like
now, it's not the most
yeah,
user-friendly way to do
no,
things.
definitely not.
However, it is an option there, and once they clean this up and they streamline it better to where it's just on your Xbox, you can just open up a Discord, and I'm assuming it gets to that point where you can open
Yeah.
up your Discord from the Xbox itself and not having to use the phone. That's when I think it'll pick up on the the popularity, the people
Yeah.
start warming up to it and go, okay, now this is something I can mess with. Because I'm gonna be honest, and I spoke to you about this when it comes to Discord, and I spoke to Money who's in the chat. When I tried, I've tried Discord for so many years, and
Mm-hmm.
the biggest thing about Discord is that it's overwhelming when it comes to what the hell am I doing?
It
Like
can be, especially if you weren't there
how
from infancy, like to,
right? If you
or
wasn't there
even
from when
going
it
back
started,
to the TeamSpeak days. See, that's the thing. Like, so me personally, I used to use TeamSpeak like on my dad's computers back in the day. This was like a prerequisite to Discord, basically, because Discord
mm-hmm.
essentially is a free version of a service like TeamSpeak. There was another one as well too that I forget the name of right now, but it's essentially that thing. It's the voice over IP, but outside of game. So you weren't limited. Basically, it just allowed you to be able to talk to anybody, without having to necessarily be inside of a
Yeah,
game with them, like in a game party chat. So people have been using for years. PC people have been using this. Discord has been on PC for quite a while now as a free service. There's paid for things. You could nitro your servers. You could get more people to be able to join, the boost, upload videos. I mean, Discord's so much more than just that voice communicator. But like you said, what it does really well is give you the ability to have those conversations and just have whether you're gaming or in a space where you're doing any type of community where anything, it could be outside of gaming at this point.
right.
And just if you need the ability to have almost like in a Zoom type of way, you got to share your screen. You want to just have a call with somebody, somewhere else, video chat, anything, you could do that all through Discord. So, a lot of people, have been using it outside of just like the PC space. More people, now it's hard. You'd be hard pressed to go to a website, even a game website, anything, and you don't find that they have a Discord server. Almost every game that you go to, everybody, they have Discord servers now set up to go find information about the game or join communities and things like that. We even talked about having a Discord server set up for our community and stuff, and that's something that we're going to work on in the future and everything like that once we get a lot of people acclimated. But it's going to be really cool once this, like you said, Discord is fully integrated into Xbox, to
Mm-hmm.
give everybody that ease of access to be able to talk to people that aren't just on Xbox, that are on Discord, but have that really good sound quality
Yeah.
that they're known for, pretty much.
Yeah. Denver is saying in the chat, so the partnership between Xbox and Discord is far beyond just voice chat. This is true. It is
Yeah,
far beyond that, and that's why I'm expecting it to be, in the future through updates and everything. It's going to be a whole lot better, a lot streamlined, all that stuff. So no doubt it's going to get better. But for now, the voice chat, it is what it is, and we have to go through some steps to get there. But I guarantee you, once you get there, you're going to notice the huge difference in quality when you're using Discord chat, voice chat over a party chat. Not that party chat is bad, but
yeah,
there's a huge difference there in quality, and especially that it holds up to 100 people on a chat seamlessly. Like it doesn't,
yep,
it's not, there's nothing like staggering and quality drops and doesn't sound muffled. It just seamlessly, it does that.
yeah,
I think it's a pretty, I mean, when they announced the partnership, something like this is what I was dreaming of. Like, I wonder if they're ever going to bring Discord at a certain point to the point where it's just like on the PC side of things, the app
right.
itself. Are they going to bring that over and integrate that? And it looks like they are.
Yeah.
But it can, yes, I understand for those who don't want to use it or who won't use it. I
So,
for years stopped using it because it was like I don't know how to maneuver it until I met up with Logic and asked him, "Hey, how do you fuck with Discord?" I actually gave it
exactly.
a good thorough uh once over, and he
Yep.
showed me this and that, and from that point forward I'm like, yo, this is good. I like this.
And it's almost a necessity if you have a PC to
If you
like
have a
have
PC,
Discord at
yeah.
this point. If you're on PC, and even if you don't, if you have a mobile phone, get on this. You can download Discord, the mobile app as well too, and use that as well. That's an option. I see Umbra in here. Shout out to Umbra
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
Umbra.
You were just
I just
showing
had
that,
a comment, but yeah,
and
man, we were just talking about the Halo game night, man.
and then what was I going to say? I think I had Bozelli. He had shouted out the other program besides TeamSpeak that I was thinking
Yeah,
about. Him
Ventrilo.
and Turpin, Ventrilo. That was the other
Mhm.
one as well too. That was people used to use Ventrilo because I feel like it was like I don't know if it was a cheaper option or if the servers work different, but I know like for TeamSpeak, a lot of the times, if you couldn't just join like a public server, or you could, but mostly you had to know somebody that literally had a server in their house that ran TeamSpeak
Are you
off of.
serious?
Swear to God, this is how. So Jesco, DOF Jesco, one of the DOF guys, he used to have a server dedicated just for TeamSpeak in his basement. So when all the DOF guys would game and play Battlefield or Call of Duty or Ghost Recon or whatever, they'd
Hmm.
join the TeamSpeak server, but that TeamSpeak server was in his basement, and they had a and they literally that's what they were connecting to. But it had web hosting capabilities. He used to be able to upload game files. Like if they had maps for Ghost Recon, he would upload the maps to the server, and you could download the maps off of there or the full game. Literally, he'd have on that server the full old school PC Ghost Recon game on the TeamSpeak server that you could download off of it. Crazy, crazy, crazy times. Great, but I'm going back to like early 2000s,
Wait,
early mid 2000s.
I'm laughing because your buddy's really trolling you right now, man.
Hold on. Logic has a room on Discord in the unit page where he sleeps on chat. This is true, actually. This is true.
Oh, you go okay. All right. Hey.
This is true. It's actually it's called the AFK room.
Oh, the FK. Oh, okay. I thought he meant like in a. Well, I think he's trying
No,
to be funny.
no, he's just making fun of me because he thinks I still fall asleep on my computer, and I don't do that anymore. I
and
actually
then
go on my bed.
Eric is agreeing with money. He wants a poll to go up for you to play more Tarkov. I think.
Um. Yeah. No. I mean. I want to play Tarkov too. Tarkov's not the easiest fucking game to stream, and like
It's
that's
not.
another thing.
You
It's
tried it last week, and
it,
it's just not only
it's
that it's an easy game to, it's not a easy game to stream, but like the waiting times to get into one is
that was
high.
the only thing. I don't think that would happen again.
No, okay.
Uh, yeah, I don't think that could. I mean, I think that was just like a fluke. But I will try to get some Tarkov streams in if he, especially because Money wants to fucking troll me. Just for you, Money. Just for you. Umbra say, yo, Umbra, me and you were putting in that work. That unfortunately we couldn't get that CTFW, but we were trying. I think I choked at the end, and I didn't stop that flag run, even though I was in their base pretty much the whole game. We ended up being on the same team on a CTF game on the big mining map that they have, the one that they introduced for the last man standing in Halo Kills.
And
You know which one I'm
yeah,
talking about?
the latest one they put in there.
Yeah, the latest, the
Yeah.
newest one. So we played CTF on that map. So literally, I'm like just running across the fucking the map, trying to get it to their base. I must have pulled the flag by myself about 5 times, and I fell into the middle of the fucking map. Like as
Oh
I'm
yeah,
because we had the fast speed on, but I kept jumping into the fucking map. I kept killing myself essentially, so I couldn't get the flag out of their base.
Yeah, bro. We're running. We just spoke about this. We're running Halo next week. Our first STP's very first community game night. And hopefully you can join and help us promote it so we can get people in there and have some fun. But
Yeah,
it'll be
man,
next Friday. We haven't announced the time yet. We're gonna figure that out, but it's gonna be late afternoon for sure. So that everybody can get a shot in there. But we're gonna open it up to the community for the first time, and hopefully you're able to join and help us promote it if you don't mind. I don't mean to like do that, but help us promote it. You're a big voice in the community, so I appreciate that help if that's a thing. If you can help out with that, but yeah, that's the Discord thing, man. The moment they announced the voice thing, I was excited. I'm like, oh fuck,
for
finally they're
sure.
doing this.
Yep.
And I immediately went on there to link it up. I hit you up and said, hey man, walk me through this shit because I'm doing everything proper, but it's not letting me I'm not sure how it worked, but then you pointed out is that you transfer it to your phone. That's when I was like, that's what I was missing.
That's where the disconnect was coming for a lot of
That's
people
what
that were trying to
disconnect.
set
Yeah,
it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no pun intended, but yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
And then Uncle Mike he hit me up on Twitter. Was like, hey man, how do you do this? And then send him some
Yes.
screenshots about the QR code and all that stuff.
Yep.
So he was like, oh thanks man. So pretty
Yeah, no,
cool.
I mean, listen, it's cool. I'm excited to see it get progressed. Like, obviously, get it tested out, have people use it, and then it get to the point like we were talking about before, where it's just fully functional on Xbox as like basically the means in which, like, I don't know if it'll just fully take over what Xbox Party Chat is. I still feel like there'll be a place for it, and a lot of it is going to be comfortability. Like, if they make it seamless enough where you could just go into like everybody, you could make your own Discord server and you could go in and you could send invites out and you could do all that, like, and they integrate all of that together where they make it that seamless, then
Yeah,
that would be dope. But if it's not, I feel like people are still creatures of habit and sometimes they don't like change necessarily, even though it might be good change. So that's the thing. Or I think, to the other point, if they could use the tools from the partnership with Discord and improve on the party chat through the Xbox system, which might be asking for a lot. Maybe this
that's
is why
actually
we're getting Discord.
yeah.
So I don't know. Like, maybe this is why we're getting the Discord voice now, because eventually they maybe just be like, hey, Xbox voice chat provided by Discord. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then
Yeah,
it
yeah,
becomes,
yeah.
and then it just becomes that, which would be dope as fuck, right? You know
Very,
what I mean?
very.
You would just be like you would just imagine everybody, you on your Xbox, you have your own Discord, and when you want to invite
Mm-hmm.
people to your Discord and your chat, people just join in and they have your chat. Same thing, have your AFK lobbies, have your whatever. If you're playing different games, have different lobbies set up for that, and just, or like you said, just have the ability to have more than 20 people in a call. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
so
And
it's gonna be
again,
pretty
for
cool.
community game nights like as big as you guys did yesterday, it's a perfect. I mean, I know everybody's on Xbox playing Halo. I get that. And party chat is more convenient. But if you really want a quality voice, you want people to just talk and do all that, then Discord would have been would be a good option. Really good option. It just depends on how people feel about doing all those steps to get in there. And play that. But yes, Umbra, yes, I'm sure J Rock will be down for that. He loves that stuff. Timber, if you don't mind, yes, if you want to get KY Bob involved, he's really big on that side of things too. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, KY was in there. KY was in there last night. There was a few KY jokes that got off as well.
Oh yeah,
So
he's
we,
yeah yeah yeah
I mean
yeah
that, I mean he knows it's coming at this point. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
pause. It
Oh,
just,
I don't want to speak for the man, but he embraces it. Like
yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah,
No,
he's all
he
about
was
that
pretty
guy.
good. He was pretty good
Yeah.
about it last night. But they were flying at one point or another. You know?
Yeah. So I mean, you guys talking about it and helping us out, that's highly appreciated
Yeah, man.
for us. If you guys would do that, that'd be awesome. And any I don't care if it's 5 people in there, 10 people, it could be 20 people. As long as we get people in there to play, I really want to meet you guys and play with the community. I know I already spoke to Umbra on the chat one time. That was fun. We were playing Turtles, and a couple of you guys. But let's just do that. Just talk it out and do all that. So I appreciate you guys.
Are we buttoning up Discord? I think we buttoned up Discord pretty much.
Discord, yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I already put the poll up there too. It looks like 75% will say. Let me see. 75 said yes, they will use Discord.
Nice.
25% said that's 8 votes. So 20. Okay, 78% said yes.
Yeah.
22% said no. So I'm gonna end that.
It'll be cool. It'll be cool to see the numbers like going forward, and like you said, as it gets better for Xbox,
Yes,
as it
yes,
gets
that is correct.
available for more people, and as it improves for Xbox, it becomes more of an actual straightforward service and more user
I
friendly.
think Money said later. I think he's going to work now. So
Hey
or he's
yo,
at work.
data
Yeah,
money.
I'm putting
Yeah,
up
man.
another poll.
What's up?
Bring up another poll.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, are you ready for the next topic?
Yeah, I'm ready for the next topic. Yeah.
How about we talk about some WB multiverses?
Double
I think
B multiverse. I think I have a
hold on.
video up here.
I spelled it wrong.
Boom. There we go. Let's see.
Yeah,
Nice little video there.
make that big.
Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, the shit.
I've only played as Wonder Woman so far.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I played mostly with Shaggy. I dig Shaggy. That's why I was telling Turpin. It's like, wait, I got Shaggy for you. I've been playing a lot of Shaggy. But when these people start using like fucking Iron Giant and Taz jumped in the lobby one time, like, yo, what is these guys are broken. Like not Iron Giant, but Taz, broken. Broken. Like they got to fucking obviously they are
I
getting
didn't
paid
see
off.
how to unlock other characters just yet. I
That's where I
because I
was
barely
confused
got
because
into the UI and things because I know listen, there's a battle pass for it that you could buy already. There's a funny enough.
well, the shop is closed for now, but the battle pass can be
Yes,
bought.
the battle pass can be bought. It's okay. So here, so and I put underneath too. It's pretty fun. Doesn't need to be compared to Smash, and I say that because it's a beat 'em up. It's a Smash like
Just
game, for
yeah,
lack of a better word, just with WB characters and like a lot of WB characters too, and all out to the fact that I don't think any IP from WP is off limits at this point, based on the characters that are already in the game, the characters that they just announced that are coming
I
to the
mean
game on the
LeBron James,
26th.
yeah.
LeBron James, not voiced by LeBron James, funny enough. Go
I
figure.
kind of figured that when I heard the voice, I'm like, that's not LeBron
Yeah,
James.
that's
It
not
cannot
LeBron.
be
No,
LeBron.
they
Yeah.
actually it's a voice actor that they got to voice act LeBron James. But yeah, it's LeBron James from Space Jams 2, which is crazy. Like, yeah, just to think about. But he's a WB character. I mean, just
I
seeing,
think that's the important part. The fact that it's a WB game, not a DC
yeah,
game. You open it up so much to
and you're
DC
getting and you
stuff,
have
WB
Batman
stuff.
in there, Wonder Woman's in there. We're
I want my
getting a
Tiny
super
Toons. I want
Black.
my Tiny Toons.
Just imagine, think about Green Lantern, Black Adam. Like, and
Mm.
I forgot who I might have spoke about this in the spaces actually because we were having a conversation about it. That's actually where I found out about it. I didn't realize that they had this available to download and play, like for people, like I guess like outside of if you bought it or bought the pack to get access
Founders.
to it.
I think it's a founders pack. If
There's
you
a
bought
founders
that,
pack.
you get
Yes,
early access to it. But next week
yes,
it'll be open to everybody. Yeah.
exactly.
There was
And
only
I
several
was
ways you could do it. It was the founders pack and then the way the Twitch thing that you showed
and
me.
the Twitch way,
Yeah.
or if you got invited to the alpha and you
Or if
played
you
the
got
alpha, you
invited,
got it.
yeah,
Yeah,
some way, somehow, I don't know how. But you're right there earlier. Like the messaging on how to get into this wasn't clear. At least for
yeah.
me, because I didn't know it was when I've seen this was coming, and I knew it opened up the beta, and I knew people were playing it. I see streamers playing it. I didn't know that I can get into it by doing what you told me to do. And I'm like, oh wait, so this is I didn't see this. Like I didn't see that messaging, and they wasn't clear about it. But
Yeah. Now let me
people,
ask you: did you play double? Did you play any? You play duos only
no, just
exclusively, or
dubs,
did you?
just
Okay,
dubs. Yep.
just how did it? And playing with randoms, obviously.
Yep, randoms. Yep.
Were you trolled in any of the games by any of the random people that you were playing with, like your teammates?
No, other than being teabagged a couple of times, no,
Oh, okay.
it was smooth. Nobody was really trolling. People was playing the way they went.
How did it feel as far as playing? Did you notice like connection? Like, did it
No,
feel good
no
to play?
latency, no disconnects. I didn't
Okay.
get dropped on the game one time. I didn't feel like my moves were being missed because of the lag. None of that. It
Okay.
was smooth, solid. This is gameplay right here. Me playing smooth,
Yep.
solid. Fuck you, Adventureland, but smooth salad. What am I saying? Smooth, solid. It was good. It was good. Other than the friendly banter between players, the teabagging, the talking shit on the mic. Other than that, everything was smooth. Everything was really smooth.
Gotcha.
I like that whole. See, I haven't played Smash in a long time, but I like that whole like return back. Like if it's 3 rounds, best of 3.
Oh no,
But you
the
don't
whole
have to
saving.
play all 3 rounds.
Or even the mechanic of saving your team, like
That
being able to
part is
like
cool.
lasso. That's crazy. That is definitely like being able to like wait, my
And that's
teammates
a
about
Wonder
to
Woman
fall
thing,
off.
and Wonder Woman and the other one, the Beast.
But I think the Beast can do it. Yeah, but like that's what I mean. Like
They don't
throwing the
have it.
lasso. I think they might all have it. I think it's ability for everybody. I mean, her ability with the golden lasso. It's like one of those things where it works like a knockup, where you throw it out and then you could combo off of it, which is cool. But just the mechanic itself of being able to grab your teammate and bring them back into the map before getting kicked out. I love the fact when you kick somebody out, it's literally, it goes, that's all, folks. Like
Yeah, that's all,
with the
folks.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like this is it's. I'm getting so many childhood memories. Like me, like my
It's
favorite
dope.
cartoon growing up was Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. Like,
Well,
could
I
you
will pose this
imagine? Like,
question: Who didn't grow up watching WWE cartoon and one from
well,
the other?
it just depends on the era in which, like, a lot of people could say, like, maybe the current generation would say, I grew up on Nickelodeon.
Chances are that you would watch something that's made by WB, whether it be on a different network or not. Like,
yeah,
chances
I
are
mean, just the Looney Tunes. I mean, just the Looney Tunes, like this, or Animaniacs. But that's another thing.
Animaniacs.
Rick and Morty. They just did. You know what I mean? Like Rick. There's so many WB properties. If they wanted to, they could put the cast of fucking Friends in here if they wanted to. Like I'm not. You could get the cast of Friends. You could technically, if you really think about it, you could get stupid and get like the Tenet characters. You could get the Inception characters. Like you can fucking do crazy shit. It's
Correct me if
endless.
I'm wrong. This is Amazon property now, right? Because they're WB owned. They owned by
Well,
WB.
did WB Games get purchased by
I
Amazon?
don't know if they get. That's what I was asking. I don't know. That's what
No,
I'm saying. Correct me
WB.
if I'm
I
wrong.
think WB Games is still looking for a buyer. I believe they're still
So
a
that
part of.
part is still them. It's still under
Yeah,
them. I
it's
know
still
Amazon got the
WB.
entertainment side of things, the movie side of things.
No, that's
Am I
Discovery.
thinking? No, I'm thinking MGM, and never mind. I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
No, that was
Yeah.
It's Discovery. So
I'm way
but
off.
no,
My
no,
bad.
it's okay. It's okay. No, don't worry about it. But it's a lot because everybody wanted. I mean, at one point, they were a part of AT&T, and then it was HBO and all of that. And AT&T spun them off with Discovery and said, "Okay, go away." You know, and then it was like, and then the games, and then all of a sudden they wanted to sell the game the game studio. It's like, which is confusing because you want to keep the movie rights and the movie studio, but then another thing that would potentially make you money from the movies, you want to sell that part off. It's fucking weird. That's it's very weird. Yeah, imagine the friends cast fighting on this. No, but this is what I mean though. That's so true. Like, could you imagine Rachel and fucking just I'm blanking. Just
Ross, not
give me
Ross. Is it
friends.
Ross?
Give me friend. Yeah, Ross. Yeah,
Is it Ross?
Rachel
Okay.
and fucking Ross like just fighting like as a duo. like what? Like a Joey, Chandler. Like yeah, Joey Chandler. Just like what?
That's
A fucking insane. But that's the possibility, and that's what I think would be cool, because I think in that Spaces conversation somebody brought up like, I don't really see this lasting because I don't see people really digging the whole like WB aspect. And I'm saying to myself, WB has some of the craziest IPs in the history of entertainment.
You just wait for those who are, I don't know about play. You wait. They'll put something in this game that you're interested in, and you'll get on it.
Exactly. And then you're like, oh wait, they have that character. I mean, just the
Same
amount
thing
of
with Fortnite.
DC,
It's the same thing with Fortnite. You know how
just the
many
amount
people
of
jump on Fortnite when they drop
yes.
shit that's like, oh, whoa,
Oh, I could play
cool.
I could play as Spider-Man now. Oh, I could play as Thanos now. Oh, I could play as John Wick now. It's the same shit. The same shit.
Joey shouting out, "How you doing?
How you doing?" This is what I'm saying.
The possibilities with WWE are endless, man. It's
so, and then just from a game perspective too, this is the gameplay that's shown right now. I'm playing with J-Rock. We were doing some duos too, and he was playing as Shaggy. Shaggy's got this whole Super Saiyan like move set kind of thing where he can power up, and he basically looks Super Saiyan. Wonder Woman, she's got the lasso, she's got the shields that like rotate around her, some parries and stuff. Like, it just, the gameplay feels fun and fresh. It feels if I was playing like Smash, but I'm not. Guess what? I don't have to have a Nintendo, and that's another thing. They're not limiting people to what you could play this on. This is current gen. This is last gen. This is PC, and it's crossplay. Like, hey, we there? Did we lose anybody?
No. I'm just reading the chat here. If you'll be saying if they bring friends to the multiverses, guarantee you will bring in a crowd who will make experience video games for the first time. Yeah, see, you get it, Yobi, you get it. That's the whole point of making these types of games. They're party games. These are the games that when they introduce things like Friends or think about it, Batman, which is already in there, but like Flash and now we're talking about Black Adam and we're talking about Shazam, like. Imagine the people that are like, I will never play this, and then you introduce something like that where it triggers something, and I'm like, oh,
well, just the amount of content drops they could do, and if they do it at themed like that, where it's like, okay, today we're doing a Justice League drop, and tomorrow, and and a couple of weeks from now we have like insert property here drop, and then if they do it like that, I mean, they could keep this going forever.
Oh, this is going for a long time. Now, I will be honest. For me, it'll be one of those games that I will be playing, to cleanse the palate from everything.
Absolutely.
To R&R, like not to like stress out. Game night. Yeah.
For the game community, this is a sleeper. Like, where you have it's like, don't fuck. Time where shit, people when people try to stream their game, the community, at even. And whereas this one, I feel like the fighting game community is going to embrace this game a lot, and I feel like it could only get better from even here, and it's not even technically out yet. So
Yeah.
it's exciting. It's definitely exciting to see.
I had to reboot my mic and that. It was like
Yeah.
being weird. I'm like, I couldn't
No,
hear
we
you,
got
and
you.
I'm like, what's going on? So I guess the mic was picking up on some other
Yeah, I'm
reception.
having some connection issues myself, so if I dip out, I'm sorry, or if I don't sound right, I apologize.
No, well, I know on my end it was like my mic was being weird, so I had to like reboot it. These Xbox headsets sometimes they do that. It's just weird.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So
But
yeah,
yeah,
man, Ultra Instinct Shaggy is now canon. Oh shit. Okay, okay. Here, let me see. Timber. Here's some trivia for you guys. The Warner Brothers are actually Polish
Polish.
siblings who changed their names when they got into the US. Really? Hmm.
That's cool.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Come for the game chat, stay for the trivia. I love that, Timber. I appreciate
Yeah.
you, man. All right. And
No, but
Rockin',
I
she,
mean,
she agrees. It's true. Okay.
I didn't. Yeah. So I definitely had some fun playing it. I'm definitely going to be playing it some more for sure. There's definitely
Oh,
a
yeah,
game that
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you said,
Definitely.
dip in. I just want to mess around and play around.
It's
Or if
definitely staying on
somebody,
my hard drive. It's not going
yeah,
nowhere. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. That's not gonna go away. I quite enjoyed. I played about 2-3 hours of it. I quite enjoyed it. And
yeah,
the biggest thing for me being achievement hunter that the actual progression bars work.
yeah.
Like
That was. I
Xbox,
saw that tweet
can we
when you
get
said
that?
that.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if anybody in Xbox watches this, but if you do ever come across and stumble and go, "What the hell? How did I get here?" Listen to this part. If anything, just this part. Can you please make it where the progression on the bar is a mandatory thing for these developers so that they can they put progressive bars to work? It's so annoying as a person that goes after achievements to see the bar blank when you're working on collect 40, collectibles and you don't know what number you're on. It's like no bar is moving. It's like, oh, come, like, what's the point of progressive bar? Like, oh,
yep,
it's so annoying. I know there's games out there that work for it perfectly, but like, it's more games that don't than there is that do. That do. It's like, oh my god, it's nuts. It's drives me nuts. But WWE Multiverses, it is fun. Let me know, chat, if you guys be playing that. I know you guys have already been talking about it, but will you continue playing it after this period is over of the initial launch on the beta side of things, and once it opens up next week to everybody, are you guys gonna download it, play it? For those who have not been playing it, let me know or let us know.
yeah,
All right, that's it. Let's move. Oh well, let's stick to the theme of WB. We going to what? Gotham Knights next?
yeah. Funny enough, I mean, I think this is just how I kind of organized it, and maybe didn't realize it, but yeah, Gotham Knights new gameplay vid. I believe that this was kind of like in a little coalition or forget the word I'm looking for, but coinciding with the San Diego Comic Con.
Oh, okay, yeah, because they did show off
So
okay,
yeah,
right.
so right here, actually have a quick little trailer. It's only 2 minutes actually. So
Batgirl. I think she's the last of the four they showed off. I think they already showed off the rest.
yeah, I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit. I don't want to go crazy on anybody. Let me know if this sounds all right. But
Will you put the sound on?
yeah,
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's
let's check it out.
not too loud.
If there's one thing I've learned about Gotham City, it's that people need symbols. Something to believe in.
What was that?
Protecting people runs in my veins.
Her suit looks crazy. I had to pause that real quick.
Yeah.
Her bat suit's nuts.
Shout out to being inclusive.
Yeah,
No matter what
Ooh,
aliens
the
thought
cow.
I'd buy.
the cowl. Yep.
That's who I am. That's who I'll always be. Gotham has called. And I have answered.
Oh.
Okay, that was crazy.
Yeah. And you know that's gonna be delivered
Yo.
because they're done for that stuff. But here's my thing, man. You know, before these trailers drop for the different characters, when they first dropped this trailer, like the very first gameplay trailer, I was sold. This is me. I'm all in on this game. You know, you have the 4 characters I want to play, but I was sold on Red Hood. I'm like Red Hood, Red Hood, Red Hood.
Yeah.
But every time they release another, a trailer for one of the characters,
Yep.
every time I went, oh no, I want to play as Nightwing.
No, this is one of those games where you're gonna have to
Robin.
play. You're gonna have to play through as all of them. I mean, I know it's not being done by Rocksteady, but damn, I'd be lying if I'd say, well, at least from a fighting perspective, I'm getting those rocks. I'm getting that vibe.
You're getting that vibe, right?
Arkham,
you're getting the
I'm getting that at least
fighting.
the acrobatics and the fighting and just that whole vibe. But now it's just going to be on a bigger scale with, like you said, with multiple characters and the whole idea of being able to team up, right? And have these team up moves and stuff like. It just looks like it's going to be a shit ton of fun. Just like a bunch of fun.
I'm sold on it. I mean, I know in the beginning when they first showed it off, it looked kind of, it was early preview of it, but it looked like the combat looked kind of weird and like it just didn't seem right for a Gotham game. But the more and more they keep showing these kind of trailers, I'm going, no. I want to be in this world. I love it. And I think to me, in my opinion, the best superhero game for me was the Arkham series, and they were part of that series when they did. I think it was Return to Arkham. I forgot the name of it, but they were part of the series where they did their own version of the Arkham game. They were the third game in because it was part 1, part 2. They did three Rocksteady ones, and then they did the third one, the second one. When it comes to the Arkham series, and I enjoyed the game. A lot of people were like, nah, I'd rather go back to the Rocksteady version, which are the best ones. But I quite enjoy what they made, so it was pretty good. I mean. I've been sold on this game. People are still on the fence on it. I'm loving it, man. And now they showed Batgirl. I'm going, holy shit, her acrobatics.
Yeah.
Not just her acrobatics, her cow. Like we just said, her cow and her look and the whole how she
says. It's 3 days before a Call of Duty, by the way, too. I just want to put that out there.
I know, bro. Like we're gonna get hit on the head this holiday season.
Fucked.
We're getting hit on
this is
head.
so fucked.
You got Gotham. You got fucking. you got Modern Warfare 2. You got God of War. You got what's the other game that's coming out right before God of War? It's just so much, bro. Like it's bad,
crazy.
Bad. Like okay, I see Christmas. I see how it's gonna work. Okay,
right.
I might just wait tax season for this shit, but okay, whatever.
I mean, but this looks like you said. Every time I see a new trailer for it, I get more excited for it. I know the closer we get to it, the more stuff we're gonna get. I think I have a pretty decent idea of how the game's gonna be. I hope that it's just a solid launch. And it looks. I hope it plays as well as it looks right now. Like, you know what I mean? I just hope that the feeling that I get from watching it, I hope it plays like that when I get to play it. But I'm really excited for this game for sure.
I don't think a lot of people are focusing on, and I'm loving that it's happening, but that games are now, I don't know if you noticed this, but if you look at the bottom, it says PS5, Xbox Series XS. A lot of games are pivoting to current gen now.
It's current gen. That's another thing. I guess we'll make that. I think we should too highlight that because this is a game that's being made on current gen systems and with PC in mind. So they're not. We can't have the conversation of, oh, well, they had to make sure that it works on previous gen consoles. Like, no, that's the thing. We have to make sure that that we hold the studio accountable for making the game, but also too, it's probably less stress on them because they're not having to code for older systems. Be that as like, you know what I mean? Like
those conversations we've had for a while, where it's like in the community, where it's like, oh, but it's last gen is holding them back. It's starting now with these games just being current gen PC going forward, like Gotham Knights. I think Modern Warfare 2 is still cross gen, but there are games that are coming out that are going to be current gen going forward. Now that conversation can be we can hold Desert a little bit more and go, wait, this is only current gen. What's the issue? Why can you like this? These systems have been out for 2 years. You probably had the system 6 months before it launched. The dev kits. Why haven't you learned the system? Like that's when now we can start going, yo, Des, what's going on? You're charging us $70. I need to know why it looks like this or why it plays like this. Or that's when those conversations can be had because now we're going forward into the whole this is current gen. No more excuses about what's holding us back.
Yeah, man.
Like so, I'm excited. The next you. Wait, do we have a drop for this? It's October, right?
October 25th.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, all things considered, and as of right now, October 25th.
Yeah, I blame Cyberpunk for doubting.
I guess I have to put that disclaimer, even though they're not giving that disclaimer. But yeah, it looks like
You
it's
have
going
to.
to be.
You have to. I mean, games has ruined that for us now. I mean,
Yeah.
game going gold and getting delayed a week before. That's a thing. It's actually a thing. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, toes crossed, everything crossed. This comes out when it says it's going to come out. But it already got delayed one time. So I don't think, and they delayed it for this reason, to keep polishing it, to keep working on it. So, because it was supposed to come out earlier this year. So, good stuff. All right, let's move on.
Yeah. So next, some just news we're going to touch on real quick. Some showcases coming up soon in August within the next few weeks to look out for. THQ Nordic Showcase. This came up on the timeline. I was like, the fuck?
Dude, I forgot about this shit. Like,
you
know why though? It was announced like in April. Like this shit was announced long time ago, so I forgot about it until you mentioned. I'm like, oh shit, that is coming up August 12th.
I was like, wait, what? It was like showcase. Like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
it's like
August 12th. I didn't know it was coming up until you said, hey, August 12th, the THQ Nordic Showcase. I'm like, this shit was announced back in fucking April. Like,
yeah.
I thought it already happened.
This is all and this is all it was on Twitter too. It was literally
the splash, right? The logo splash.
THQ Nordic. That. I mean, listen, they got
Blinking Q.
They got a fuck ton of game properties. Like, can we? It's like,
aren't they under? They're under Embracer, right?
That is Embracer Group. And I'm pretty sure that's the parent company. Yeah, it's Jesus just Christ. I mean, that's all it was. It was August 12th.
In case you guys forgot, like we did, it's August 12th.
I'm gonna just do a quick, just to make sure I know. Video game publisher. Yep, Embracer Group. That's them. I mean, properties, like as of late, I'm just trying to think like games that they had.
Hey,
so many subsidiaries too.
Set reminder, August 12th, THQ Nordic Showcase.
There you go. Apple, not sponsored, by the way.
Siri's like, what? That huh? That hasn't happened?
But yeah, no, that'll be interesting to see what they're showing off there.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
That was just a quick little update, just in case you guys forgot. Yeah.
And then as far as another showcase we have going on, this one I'm a little more excited about. Hey, listen. This is.
Can I tell you how that tagline "Witness What's Next" sold the fuck out of me?
That's their tag. That's literally.
Bro, that whole
original
tagline. It's like whoo, and then with the trailer they showed off of what's next, like oh god, what is next?
So we're getting the update. So this is going to be it's not going to be a seasonal update. This is basically where they're going to talk about the next.
What's next?
Yeah, well, yes. No pun intended. But Lightfall, which is what's next essentially for Destiny. So the next expansion. I don't know when it's coming out, being that the current expansion that we're in right now was delayed significantly. So I don't know what they're on track for, what timeline they're going to be working with. There's 2 more to go. There's Lightfall, which is going to be more than likely announced here, August 23rd. And then there's the Final Shape. And that one should be announced sometime in 2023 around the same time.
Final 2 to round
final 2 expansions to round off. Yeah, I mean, yeah. To basically to round off the 10-year plan that they envision, but it doesn't. It closes out Destiny as this one. It's like they already they announced it when they left Activision. They said that this is the road that we're going on to close out Destiny as you know it now, but Destiny will continue after the Final Shape. We just don't know in what capacity.
They blow up shit like reset, like a hard
reset. Or maybe they do a Mass Effect thing and they try to, fast forward in time or rewind in time.
Please don't.
Or,
no.
Well, or go, or we had to travel to the Andromeda Galaxy, so it took 250 years. So technically, whatever happened back in the in the Milky Way galaxy, well, who gives a fuck? Here we are. right? And then we're here, and then but wait, we didn't know how to make a
We
game.
didn't
No,
know.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, that was rough. That was rough.
That was rough. That was rough.
Yeah.
By the way, 6-zip Yankees won.
Yeah, I saw that. Let's go.
That's funny.
Yankees.
That's funny shit. So
But yeah,
okay, so the last two planned expansions, and they're
Yeah.
not DLCs, they're expansions.
Yeah.
Well, they're DLC technically, but expansions of the game will be to wrap up the 10-year plan. Nice, but Destiny's not going nowhere. Obviously, they're going to continue.
Yeah, I really don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. It's one of those like aging like a fine wine. It's just getting better as it continues. Hopefully, and I'm just gonna bring this, and this is I think we had this conversation, I believe it was last week, about the acquisition from Sony. Hopefully the resources that Sony provides to them can help them build towards whatever it is in the future for Destiny.
It sounds like that was the deal. That was what was the It sounds like that was I'm done. Fucking, I gotta get water.
Oh, see, look, I can't just throw years out there. I'm sorry, Yobi had to check me real quick. 600 plus years. This is what I'm saying though. It took them 600 fucking years to get to the Andromeda, system, and then so really anything that fucking went down in the Milky Way galaxy was just like fuck it, everybody's dead.
Okay, and those 600 plus years, I figured out my water situation in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah. So it's good stuff, man. They might need me on that shit. Then 600 plus years seems like a lot.
Oh my god.
I could bring it down. I can probably change up a couple of things.
Well, everybody was sleeping though. Shit. Imagine sleeping for 600 years.
No wonder it took fucking 600 years. Everybody was fucking sleeping.
Well, because they didn't have faster than light travel. All right, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Next.
Oh man. Next. Yeah. So Destiny Showcase. That's pretty cool. August when? August 23rd.
August 23rd.
So back-to-back weeks. You got the Nordic Showcase on the 12th, and then August 23rd. I guarantee you that one I won't forget. I don't have to remind myself of that one. But yeah, that's those two back-to-back showcases. What you got? What you got? What's next?
Hot Wheels, man. It's a lot of people playing it.
Wait. Chat, y'all thought we were gonna go through the whole pod without talking about Forza?
Had to. It's just Forza. It's on Game Pass still right now. So if you have Game Pass and you're into arcade racing, no reason why you shouldn't have this game installed. And this DLC looks like it's a doozy. You don't even have to
install it. You can cloud the shit up.
You could cloud it as well too. Which is obviously a really cool feature. I wonder how that. I mean, I'm sure. Well, I know how that works because I do cloud games a lot. So I guess it really just does depend on the connection.
Dude, I validated it last week when I told I was playing. I forgot what game it was that I was playing and forgot it was I forgot it even download. I was playing literally hours.
Yeah.
And Xbox had to remind me, hey, you need to download it if you like it. Oh yeah, you're right. I need to download it.
Yeah.
Which at that point I felt like I shouldn't have. I mean, it was playing solid. I'm like, this is good. Okay.
There was a lot of people last night that we're talking in J-Rock's community game night that was playing it. They said they were having fun with it. I mean, just the idea of just doing, I from what I understand too, you can go and if you're doing one of those loop-the-loops on the car, if you stop on the loop, you will fall.
Oh, so you will fall. How do they get around? How do they get around? Because I can exploit that. I can hit you off make you to.
No, that's the whole. It's almost kind of like a burnout kind of situation as well too, where there, how there's certain part of the tracks that don't have like a lip, or like a rail. So there's kind of like that where you could kind of push people off the fucking track.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if it's intentional or not, but all the I believe obviously you see them using real cars, and also the big deal was the Hot Wheels cars as well too.
And this from what I'm seeing people talk about that has played it and bought it, purchased and played it, they saying that the experience is completely different from Forza Horizon. Like it's a totally separate experience. It's not you're not playing a reskinned Forza Horizon with just Hot Wheel cars and tracks.
Yeah,
this is literally a whole different world in the Forza Horizon world where they built this whole Hot Wheels thing just for Hot Wheels with the cars being for Hot Wheels. To me that's pretty cool. And then you have your iconic loop-to-loop orange tracks, which that's the very iconic Hot Wheels stuff. But I remember we got excited about this when they introduced this at the showcase. We had a Big V on, and he went nuts. I think he's playing that, and he went nuts. He was like, "Oh shit, Hot Wheels!" So yeah, a lot of people have been playing this, and they're enjoying it. They're enjoying it. I haven't gotten it yet. I've always said this before. I'm not really a racing car kind of a gamer. Forza Horizon 5. It's actually the first game I played hours on when it comes to racing games.
Yeah.
I was always big on the GT series back in the old school
More of
PlayStation
this,
days.
more of the actual sim than the
The
arcade. Well,
sim
see,
kind of stuff,
well,
yeah.
and then me, like the only real racing game. I mean, yeah, I also do heavily remember playing like the older GTs as well, like the GT3 for sure. Tying the rubber band on the fucking controller and doing laps around, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We've been there, done that. We've been there, done that.
Yeah. So,
We-
but I think for me, it was more of like the underground type thing where, customize, upgrade the car and do all that, which, I mean, you get a lot of customization and stuff in
Sure,
these
yeah.
games. But, I'm sure once Motorsport comes out, that's going to be like a whole just realm of just craziness. So it'd be something to definitely look forward to. But it's cool to see, obviously, the support still come in for Horizon 5 as well, too. Solid game, man. Looks great, plays great, a lot of fun.
Nice,
Game Pass.
nice. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Rockin'. I don't have it yet either. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. But a lot of these games like this, when I don't have it and I'm not playing it, the community sells me on it a lot. Like a lot. Like I have forgot his name, but he's on Twitter talking about Watch Dogs Legion, which I own. I haven't given it a good try because when it first launched is when I got it, and it was one of those things where the save was glitchy or buggy. Would it save your game at the spot you were saving it at? So I just stopped playing it. And he's just been tweeting and tweeting and tweeting how much he's enjoying. I'm like, nah, I gotta download it. He's making me, making me feel like this is a good thing to do. Same thing with Hot Wheels. People are playing the shit out of Hot Wheels. And I'll be honest with you, I know it's gonna be a hot commodity, but the people that are playing it are legit having fun with it and not just bullshitting it up because it's an Xbox thing. No, they're actually having fun with it. And because of that, I might end up getting it. Oh, I will get it. I'm not gonna might. I will be getting it. It looks like fun.
So yeah, that's what I had there for Forza. So check that out if you're so inclined.
Forza. Are we saying it right? Forza.
Well, I mean Forza. If you're, I mean, I don't know.
It's Italian,
I'm
right?
half.
Forza?
Yeah, I'm half Italian, but it's like Forts. It's a whole accent thing.
Why do I become overwhelmed with doing the hand gesture when I say Forza?
Right. No, you got to do the pinched
Yeah,
hand.
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Forza Italia. Well, because it's a saying too.
fools.
Forza Italia.
Forza Italia. Hey, we're fools. All right.
Yeah. So I just one little update left. Logic's PC update. This was cool. Spider-Man remastered PC gameplay.
And it's not just a we're just gonna put on PC port. He actually added some shit to this.
And shout out
aspect ratios and
I was gonna say real quick, I'm gonna play the trailer, but shout out to Sony for uploading a 4K trailer.
Shout out to Sony for
a 4K at 60 trailer. Obviously, we stream in 1080p. So I'm only showing the 1080p at 60, but I encourage anybody here to go and watch that on YouTube. Watch this trailer. It's pretty dope. I'm gonna play it here real quick while we go. Shit, that's really long.
The city is in danger. It needs our help.
All
Exists.
of our help.
All right, well,
Oh, they didn't waste no time, huh?
Hello, New York! Coming through.
Ultra wide. Woo!
Everybody with those 49 inches.
Oh,
pause.
the 49 inches. Pause.
The 49 inches. Pause. Ray trace reflections, by the way. Compatible PC. Actual ray trace.
You're lucky you found actual cash.
Unlock frame rate.
I don't know if I can beat him.
Maybe you can't. Maybe
Yep,
Spider-Man.
DLSS.
Ooh,
DLA. Yep.
Oh, and DLA. Ooh.
Guess I gotta play harder to get.
I don't realize
This was dope.
Wow.
He actually, yeah.
Okay.
So, yep. So the same improvements they did for the PS5 with the DualSense, plug it into PC, you get the same DualSense experience.
Nice. That's a big one.
Like the rest of us.
Nixon didn't waste no time. They got these guys to come in and just let's go, rock it out.
Yeah, man.
Yuri, I caught the bad guys, but
what?
you might want to bring a ladder.
See, I already have the remastered. Is it the remastered? Yeah, the remastered on the that came with the Miles Morales on the
Yes.
PS4.
Yeah.
Remember, I played the Miles Morales at PS5 at the place.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of it was last year, a couple of years ago. I played it at the
Yep.
place, so it was fun. No, it was last year. It was fun, but this thing coming to PC. I mean, if you have not played, if you don't have, if you don't own a PlayStation, if you not played the Spider-Man game, I would recommend this.
This
It
is
is
a cool for PC players. This is if you
yes,
haven't had an opportunity to. This is definitely a really cool single player experience. A lot of fun, a
it
lot of
is.
content. I'm pretty sure it comes. The remastered comes with all the DLC as
This
well
part,
too.
woo, that ultra
Yeah,
wide.
just the ultra
Oh
wide for.
no,
I mean, I know a lot of people that game on ultra wide too, so that's huge. Obviously with the ray traced update as well.
DLSS and
DLSS
JLA.
support. Yeah, just it's pretty solid. It looks like
It's dope.
and like you said, it looks like is it Nixus?
Nixus, yeah, that's the studio they
It
just
looks
bought
it
recently to port over the game from PS,
I mean, from what we're looking at, it looks like a solid port. How
which
it's
is great.
going to
I'm
play,
sure they already been working on it before the deal went through,
sure.
but I mean, they were not wasting no time. They said, "Let's go, we got this. We could have just put it
Yeah,
out, boom, 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 boom." So it's a pretty good deal they got with Nixus there. Like buying them was a pretty smart move, especially when you're moving into the PC side of things now, which
yep,
everybody's doing that. I mean, you want people to play your game, you got to have it accessible to more than just one platform. I'm about that life, which is cool. More people play it. The more people play, the more funds. The more creative the developers can get. The more sequels we get out of it, or the more different projects we get out of it. So I
yeah.
think this is pretty dope, man. This is
And we
pretty
see
dope.
the
I like
success of God of War 2018 for PC. I mean, and how that took to people that wanted, to get that experience as well, and how many more people were able to play the game on PC ever since
Yeah,
they
why
ported it
not?
there. And
Yeah.
like, why not? It's obviously a smart move by Sony. Unfortunately, it took them as long as they did to do it, but now that they're actually doing it, it's cool for gamers, especially cool for PC gamers like
Listen,
myself.
I'm in the camp of exclusive is fun. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
They sell
You
consoles,
need it for some type of
but
business, like to have that
yeah,
separation,
but
to a certain
if you
extent.
look at the numbers, they don't really push out the consoles that people assume they push out. You know what I mean? Like, they
Yeah.
sell, yeah, but they don't sell in the millions and millions and millions. That people, that's the thing. That's the notion. So you want your properties to be viewed and played by others outside of your ecosystem. Yes, you want them to come into your ecosystem. This is a good way to do that.
What Elden didn't I just see Elden Ring? What 10 million?
Oh yeah, 10 million Elderman. That's a single player
Who
game.
doesn't want, like, as
Well,
a
it has
studio,
cost.
like who doesn't want the numbers like that though? Because, and that's the thing. That's the only thing I'd say adversely to, like to that point, not adversely, but just like, get your game if you can. Like, yeah, if you want to do your 1 year exclusive or however you want to do it, like the movies. Like right now, that's what the movie industry is doing right now with their streaming
Yes.
services and movies. Guess what? At the end of the day, you go to a Marvel movie in 60 fucking days, it's on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere from
Options,
60
choices.
to 90 days, it's on Disney Plus. So go see the movie now or wait to watch it on Disney Plus
You
at
want to
home.
avoid the crowd.
Like,
You don't want to pay those prices.
right.
Wait till it comes out 60 days and you watch it on Disney.
You don't want to go out and buy a PlayStation. Eventually, every first party title that they do, they will find a way to put it, especially now because they want to do this, they will put it on a PlayStation.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
if you have a PC, if you already have a gaming PC, or if you were looking to get a gaming PC, well, now you could just maybe get the gaming PC and you don't have to worry about buying the PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just wait a little bit. Or if you're that gamer that you just want to play the games when they come out because you gotta have it because there are people that are like that. That's cool.
FOMO. Yeah, FOMO.
Yep. Then
They're
there you
missing
go.
out. Yeah.
Then there you go. So, but yeah,
All
that's
right.
that's all I got.
That's all we got. Hey, chat, man. We went through our game night, which we're counting on you guys to talk it up and tweet it out. It's gonna be for next Friday. We're gonna be playing Halo. Hopefully, you guys can join us. Can't wait to meet you guys. I'm excited to meet the community for the first time. STP will be doing that, so I'm excited about that. We spoke about Discord and the improvements that it'll make over time. Then we spoke about WB multiverses. We've played that. You guys have played that. You guys are enjoying it. And then we have Gotham Knights. They showed off the last character, which is Batgirl. That was awesome, coming out in October, like 3 days before Modern Warfare 2.
Yep.
The THQ Nordic Showcase, which I believe everybody forgot once we moved on to the next subject, but it is on August 12th, 2022. Then we have Destiny 2 Showcase, Witness What's Next, August 23rd. Can't wait for that since they are going to expand. They're going to do last 2 expansions before they move on into the Destiny universe. And then we spoke about Hot Wheels, the Forza 5 Hot Wheels with an amazing DLC. It's going to be, it's an awesome thing. Everybody's having fun. The community's having fun with it. And the last thing was Logic's PC update, which was the remastered PC gameplay of Spider-Man. Clap it up, chat. You guys made it through our 1 hour and 48-minute pod. I appreciate you guys pausing your Sunday to come in here for almost 2 hours roughly. Guys, shout
For
out
the live shows, to anybody that's replay on YouTube, no matter when you watch it, shout out to on STP you're listening on. Thank you.
I think you're lagging there at the end because of the connection.
Did I lag?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good. But yeah, man, episode 55 is in the books. If you are in here, you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Share us out to the community so they know that we are here. We are small, we are growing. We are 357 subs. If you are not subscribed to the channel, hopefully you enjoyed what you guys heard today. Please consider subscribing to the channel. I'll continue being awesome. Logic will continue being awesome. The last thing I got for you guys is, let me see if I can put that up here. It's gonna change the logo a little bit. Boom. Buy me a coffee. I have to. I'm gonna plug this in and a little backstory. I am not the guy that likes asking for different donations, that kind of stuff. It's just uncomfortable for me. What I am asking you guys to do though, however, is if you don't mind going to the description and hitting the link for buy me a coffee, just follow me on that link. If you don't mind doing that for me, that would be awesome. If you decide you want to support the channel, awesome, even better as bonus. But what I want you guys to do is, if you don't mind, follow me on that link so that you guys can show support for the channel. We are small, so we don't have that 1K following just yet, subscriber following just yet, so we don't get monetized. Hopefully, this will be a way where we can, it helps out with the channel, grow it, because a lot of this stuff comes out of pocket. What we do here, but we do it for passion. We do it for you guys. So I appreciate you guys. But again, thank you guys for coming in. Episode 55 in the book. That's all I got for you. Logic, any closing remarks?
No, that's it. Thank you everybody for joining today. That, like I said at the beginning, said again, we're gonna get that information out for our game night within the next day or two. It'll be tweeted and blasted all over Sensei's socials, all over my socials, and we definitely had a few people in here that said they were gonna throw those links out. So you will know the time and the place. And like I said, if you want to just be a part of it, we'll make sure that we have our Xbox tags. I mean, mine's Unit Logic. Sensei is. Are you just Sensei on
Sensei
Xbox?
Kills.
Sensei Kills on Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we'll make sure we have that in the socials as well too, in the tweet. And then just hit us up on there, and we'll just send out the mass invites, and hopefully we have some fun.
All right, recap the polls. We will be joining our first community game night. Will you be joining us? 87% say yes. The second poll I did today was, will you use Discord? 77% said yes. And then I did a poll for, do you want to see Logic play more Tarkov? That was the last poll I did. 100% said yes. Nobody said no. So I think,
was it just money that voted? Was it just money that voted, or was it like 3 fucking people? It was 3 fucking people.
It was 4 votes, but I'm assuming money was all 4. He might have came in with different.
Money just came in with different logins.
Different logins, and just went ahead and did that. So yeah, but that was the post for the day. Chat, you guys were fire. You guys were very active. I appreciate you guys. But that ends this week's episode. Until next week, my name is Sensei. He's Logic. Happy fucking gaming, everybody.
Later.